making use of his phone. He was on internet. He was making calls. He was doing a whole lot of things while in custody of Abia State Police Command under the anti. He had access to the phone because he was being treated not a son. So the family reached out to me on social media through Instagram, and I had to call them. They told me that this is what this is what transpired. So and I told them that this is what we are going to do. Since they suspect a foul play, let's do petition to AI Zone 9 Omuaya for a case transfer from that department to another department so that for them to investigate this case thoroughly. And which we did. We filed petition on the 10th of May. Petition was submitted to AIG Zone 9 Omuaya. So surprise, I got a call from some my colleague who I sent there. So I sent my colleague in Abia to go to that place to verify to know what really happened. Why is police not even getting information about the whereabouts of the girls? So when he got there, they said the police people told him that the girls that they want to obtain money from the man. That was what they told my colleague, and that they want to forge fake, they're missing, and then extort money from the man. And then that was what they told my colleague. So I said, no, but let us do petition to Zone 9. We write petition to Zone 9 for case transfer. So after like 4 days after I wrote petition, I got a call that some team of officers from IG office, IROT, IGP, FIB, IROT came to carry the case file. I said, what happened? Who wrote petition? Because I know that we wrote petition to IG for transfer. We wrote to AIG in Umaya. They said the one of the relatives said they wrote a petition that he's sorry that he didn't let me know that they wrote petition to IG for case transfer in Abuja, But he heard that the Ghanaian embassy complained to IG over the matter, so IG transferred the case to IROT for them to take over the case. Because such case of high profile cases, they always refer it to IROT, Intelligence Response Team in Abuja to handle the case. So they now came to our Umuahia to pick up the suspect, pick up the case file. So when they got to Umuahia, they had challenges of picking the case file, according to them, that the police refused to hand over the case file to them, that they are still investigating. Over 2 weeks in custody, Andrew could not tell them where Celine and Afiba is. He could not tell them that this is what happened to them, this was what transpired. So this team were able to get contact, and they took this Andrew to Abuja. So on their way to Abuja, at the station, they took some properties from Andrew's house, his phones, the bag of Celine, that was the victims, the man's thumbprint or something or whatever, that he's the only one that can be able to know how to operate it. So they brought Andrew down from the car and allowed him to enter the driver's seat to start the car. So he told him to open the bonnet. He opened the bonnet. He pressed something with his thumb. The car started, and they told him to come down. He now entered the bus. The journey continues. So 1 hour after, the car still stopped on the way again. So they told him, okay, go and do what you did before. So he came down from the car. So the officer said, Andrew entered the car. One of his legs was outside. One leg was inside. Then the door was open. So he was standing by the door with him with gun, while another officer was at the driver's side, the outside, waiting for the car to start. So when the car started, Andrew now told the officer, go and close the bonnet. So the officer left him by the door to go and close the bonnet. As he was closing the bonnet, Andrew accelerated and zoom off. This was their story. They said the man took off, drove off, and he nearly hit the man. The officer said he jumped out of his way and he zoomed off. He could not,
use his
use his GON. So he took off. So they started making calls, calling different police units in Benue for them that like the man driving a black Mercedes Benz and they should hold him anywhere they see him. And in that boot, in that boot of that Mercedes Benz, Andrews got that boot because it's an exhibit they took.
Hey,
It's
Andrews
an
GUL.
exhibit they took from the station from the other the station. His phone is in the boot, so Andrews got that boot because it's an exhibit they took.
Hey,
It's
Andrews
an
GUL.
exhibit they took from in that boot in that boot of that Mercedes Benz. Andrews got that boot because it's an exhibit they took.
Hey,
It's
Andrews
an
GUL.
exhibit they took from the station from the other the station. His phone is in the boot, so Andrew drove off. So I think when he was driving, I think he missed them because the car Mercedes Benz the speed is more than the Toyota Hiace bus. So they said I think at the period where he was driving, I think he stopped somewhere, opened the boot, and get hold of his phone and then started making calls, calling friends that he's escaping. I think he called one man named Ben, who came again to social media and said that Andrew called him when when he was escaping from the police hand, video call that he was escaping, and he needs help and rest of them. And the man told him to surrender. Andrew refused. So the police said the checkpoint was mounted by the vigilante and the division. So when they got to that, when Andrew got to that checkpoint, he saw the blockage. He stopped. So they pointed GUN on him to stop, and he tried to reverse back to turn to move. They now opened, FIRE on him, and that was how
Hmm.
they instantly they did that,
They
and
unlived him.
yes, and they mopped the car. Then this guy who did this opened the car, trying to loot things from the car, opened the boot and grabbed Andrew's GUL, took Andrew's GUL, and they were dragging who is going to take this GUL. So why they're doing that, mistakenly their own GUL, exploded and hit one of them on the leg. Yes, and he one of them on the leg, and that was what transpired. So the police there took that one to the hospital. Hospital. The other team transporting um, Andrew were not on the scene, according to what they said. That they had to call them that this is where they are. They came there January this year. Andrew invited him, sent him money for transport. He went about to see him, and after Andrew RAPE,
Hey,
yes, both through
front
the two sides,
and
the
back.
front, the front and the back, and she was tied in the room, and a lot happened. The man went through his phone, deleted his chat. Then the last day, she spent 6 days in the house, tied. Every time, and after the 6 days, that night, that she noticed that the door, each time Andrew wants to sleep, the door will be locked. He will collect the key. But that night, the key to the door was not, he didn't collect the key. So when she now saw the key, she now, moved forward a little and opened the door and ran out. She said when she got to the gate, because that house, I went to the house yesterday. The house is, he lives, it's a rented apartment, but he lives in the duplex, while the other people live at the other side. So anything happens here, people cannot know. And he has a very big generator that makes noise in the compound. So when somebody shouts, you won't even hear if anybody is making noise in the compound. So when she got to the gate, he turned her back. She saw Andrew. So she now faced the fence and jumped the fence. So in a video I shared, you see that she has
Her
bruises.
leg.
Yeah, her leg was, the barbed wire, something like that. And that was how she jumped into the next compound until she escaped. So after she narrated it, I posted it. So the office investigating this case now called me from Abuja and said, please, can you bring this girl to come and make statement? I said yes. So that point, I got a call from Ghanaian because I have some Ghanaian people following me on the matter, and now told me that we heard that that man was GUN on the road, and are you aware of it? I said, I'm not aware of it. I said, if I when I get to Abuja, I will confirm. So when I got to Abuja, they now told me what transpired, how he was GUN on the road before when he was escaping, and the rest of them. So the guy gave them the statement. I said, oh, this was what happened. He said, "Yeah, this was what happened." And I said, okay, fine. So from there, we had to come back. I said, no, I think I have to follow up this case to know what really happened because we started hearing rumors that maybe the officers were paid money to allow the man escape, that the man is not, but they showed me pictures and videos of when he was gone, when he was GUM. They showed me the pictures and videos, and the videos and pictures I saw was this man I am seeing on video and pictures. I've been posting about him, but I've not seen him live flying down anywhere that this man is gone. So yes. So while we are doing that, I discovered that there's a disconnect between security people and the people, because most times people will not like to give police people information because of risk of being arrested or invited for questioning. People are scared to talk. So I posted on my page that if you have any information about the whereabouts of these two girls, please send me a DM or call me, and you'll be into the confidential. So I got an intel from Abba who told me that they saw two people, two female, somewhere not far from Andrew's house, but a lonely area. That these people have been there for like 1 month plus. Two people who have already, that there's no longer, yes, no longer, head is no longer there, two hands is not there, and two legs is not there. That the thing has, smelling everywhere and the rest of them. We should come and check and know. So I called the police. They said, okay, let them send the team to me. So day first today, we were there at the scene, searching everywhere, and we discovered one, which we evacuated to the morgue, and we don't know if that body is for Celine or Afiba, but we are still searching for one again to last two. But they told us it was two that they saw that day, but we didn't find one. We always find just one. So we don't know who owns this thing until they run some medical checks and tests to carry out to know who, if it is for this or for for this person. And again, because I posted that this guy was SHOT, sorry, and he was gone. So people were saying that maybe they paid people, some police officers, to just say that he has escaped. So for me, I needed to verify. So I told them, no, I've talked about this thing, that this man, the people said that this man is gone. I need to verify about it. I said, yes, I need to. Anywhere he is, I need to see him with my two eyes. Make a video of him and ask people who have met him. Is this the man? Is this the same Andrew that they said, yes, I can do that. I said, okay, fine. So this evening I left Aba, journey down to Benue State.